Hello, everyone. Welcome. First of all, don't mind my crackling voice because I'm still getting over being sick. So this video is just kind of like a 1 week post 6 Pro, Pixel 6 Pro, and literally I was off for like about a week because I was sick. Today was my first day back, and I forgot my case, and of course I dropped it on probably the hardest surface in the store, cracked it. Pretty much this corner is all cracked up. Got this big old crack right here, and these two corners up here are just shattered to bits. I put the case on. I'm probably gonna have to use it going forward until I maybe upgrade to like a Pixel 11. When I say upgrade, I'm not necessarily upgrading. This was $150. I wanted it because I returned my like $390 Pixel 9 Pro XL, and I'm pretty much using this kind of like as I guess my main device, yeah, because I've been using it since I got it 2 weeks ago on a Friday with the whole eSIM debacle. Ugh. So I think so today was my actual first day using it for my work hours, my 8.5 hour shift. It's 6:11 p.m. It is at 24%, and it held up it held up fine today. For those who haven't been following, every time I go to work Monday through Friday, 8.5 hours, I listen to YouTube in the background, YouTube music or podcast nonstop. Wasn't bad. I mean, for a 4 generation-year-old, that's probably terrible grammar right there, but I think this came out in 2019, right? 2019, all right, maybe 2021, something like that. Either way, it's like 4 to 5 years old. It still held up pretty well. I don't know the actual, let me actually check. Because the last time I tried checking the battery health, I didn't have enough usage on it. See, so this is the battery health tab, and it's still not showing what exactly my battery health is. So I think I have to probably get a battery usage. No, battery saver. Yeah, I think I need to get one of those third-party battery apps just to kind of see what's going on inside of this phone. But overall, I think it's perfectly fine for people that are maybe looking to downgrade just to get something a little bit cheaper, or they're coming from like a Pixel 2 or 3. There's still some people that use those. Or if you have an iPhone, if you have an iPhone or something and you want to switch over to a not so expensive Pixel phone because you're interested in the pixels, the 6 Pro is perfect. It's I believe it's 6.7. It could be 6.5, 6.7. I think it's 6.7 inch screen, so it's fairly big. Oh, actually, yeah, I think it's 6.7 because it's slightly smaller than my iPhone 16 Pro Max here. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It doesn't feel like a pro phone. Unfortunately, because I have to use this case, it feels super slim without a case on. It feels really nice in the hand. The curved edges here, the curved screen. I don't know. They both go really well together. Like in my intro video to this whole Pixel 6 series, I think it's a very fantastic phone. I think the 7 Pros are probably a little bit better if you want to spend like the extra $50, because right now the 7 Pros, they're like around 200, maybe 190 if you want to get it in acceptable quality used 7 Pro. But overall, this has been great, and also this is running Android 17 Beta 2. I think it's on. So even with that, I'm sure if it was just on regular Android 16 right now, I would be getting a lot more battery. But I think the whole beta of the Android 17 is taking a little bit of its toll on this battery here. But overall, once again, very, very, very fine right now in 2026. Even if you're coming from like a super old Samsung, you want to switch over to Pixel, this is probably really perfect for you. And also people across the world that don't have access or monetary access to get new phones as much as people here in the US or Canada or Europe. old Pixel phones as of now, I think they're holding up really, really well. I would suggest starting with the Pixel 6 series just because you're able to get, they give it a few more updates, and Android 17, I believe, is the Pixel 6 series last update. If you're kind of like want more than that, I would say get the Pixel 7. If you want more than that, I would say Pixel 8 at the very latest. I don't think it's anything too crazy with the Pixel 9 or the Pixel 10s right now. But if you want something that's super new, and you want something that'll get you through a day and more, and maybe not crack so much, I would still recommend the Pixel 9a. I love that thing. I do want to go back to it. Hopefully the 11a follows the same hardware, the same design, because I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll have Pixel Snap, which is a huge draw for me. Because I'm a sucker for MagSafe, and I like that. I like having the pop socket. I like having my wallet. So yeah, this is just the first part. I'm gonna use it for maybe another week before maybe trying to sell it. Or actually, I don't know. I'll probably keep it. It's a fine phone. I do want to do a photography focused video, which I'll talk about in length in that video. And sorry for coughing right into the microphone. As of now, the stuff that I've taken, the video quality is actually surprisingly very, very good. The camera is a little hit or miss. I don't think there's, I don't know what's going on. I'll talk more at length in a separate video. But as of now, camera is, I would say, 7 out of 10. Video, I would say, is like a 9 out of 10, which is weird because I think it's the opposite with newer Pixels. So yeah, I'll try to figure, maybe have it setting off or something with the camera. But either way, so this was just a quick look at the Pixel 6 Pro in terms of mostly just battery, mostly just not experience, but just like a day-to-day usage on an old phone like this, using, and this is probably a little bit unique, my situation where I have the Android beta program. Beta? Is it beta or beta? I think it's both pronunciations are fine, but I always say beta. Or I'll probably say beta. Android beta program. So I probably have a little bit of a different experience than people who are getting it without the Android 17 beta program. So that's it for now. Next video I will talk about the camera. But for now, if you're interested in the battery's totally solid. Works fine unless you get one that's like has terrible battery health. Obviously you're not going to get much out of it, but I don't know what battery health this is, but I'm getting pretty good mileage on this thing. So okay, I'll end it here. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Save your camera questions for the next video that I do on the camera quality and stuff like that. So okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.